Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. On August 27th of 2018, Officer John Michael Crowder of the North Little Rock Police Department stopped a vehicle occupied by a man suspected of using a stolen credit card. The officer claims the man is fleeing, but the suspect denies it, and dashcam footage to substantiate the claim is not available. However, the original location for the call was the Superstay Inn, and the sign for the motel is clearly visible when the dashcam begins.
Step out. Step out now. Put it in park. Put your hands right there.
Okay.
You got any guns?
No.
Put your hands on the car. For what? I'm in a police car, and you're trying to get away from me.
No, I'm not.
You didn't see that police car behind you?
Fuck, I did not. Oh, fuck, I didn't. Oh, fuck.
If you would listen, none of this would be going on.
Okay.
No, it's not okay.
Okay.
The man complies with the officer's commands, but they are still using pain compliance techniques to control the suspect as he is placed in handcuffs. But the situation gets out of hand when Officer Crowder notices that the suspect has his own set of handcuffs in his back pocket.
Why you got handcuffs?
It's the suspect's poorly timed attempt at a humorous response to the officer's question that turns this encounter into a misdemeanor charge against the officer.
Why do you have
You guys are
handcuffs?
fucking kidding, dude.
Officer Crowder reacts to the awkward joke by lifting the man's arms over his head, breaking bones in both of his elbows. Meanwhile, the officer assisting in the arrest turns away from the action.
Fuck.
What?
Hey. You broke my fucking arm.
You gotta stay still, brother. If you don't stay still, I can't pat you down. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Do you have any weapons? Why do you have handcuffs?
I have a knife.
Where?
Do
Do you have any needles?
No.
You have to be still, okay? If you move again, I have to do what I did before.
Please don't.
Why do you have handcuffs? Do you have any guns?
No, I don't have any guns.
Why do you have handcuffs?
Oh, God.
Hold on, watch his arm.
The suspect was arrested and brought to the North Little Rock Police Department Detective Division and was later transported to the hospital. The department investigated the use of force and 4 months later ruled that Officer Crowder violated 3 department policies, including lawful, civil, and professional conduct, excessive use of force, and not displaying competent performance. He was then suspended for a period of 30 days and had to sign a last chance agreement. The next month, North Little Rock taxpayers were punished for the officer's criminal act and paid the injured man $30,000, though the county was still pursuing charges against him for the alleged felony use of a stolen credit card. Upon reviewing the case, prosecutors realized that dashcam footage was never submitted for it, and once they received it, the prosecutor's office dropped all charges against the suspect, as they had found that the officer's actions during his arrest rose to a criminal level. At that time, they notified the chief of police that they would be seeking charges against Officer Crowder. The police chief at the time, Mike Davis, claimed to have no idea why the dash camera video was not included in the original case file, and said, quote, "This was a first for us. I've never had to deal with this before." But when Officer Crowder's disciplinary record was pulled, it showed that this incident was only the most recent of a long list of disciplinary infractions and citizens' complaints over the prior few years, such as a 3-day suspension after Officer Crowder pepper sprayed a man who was handcuffed in the back of his patrol car, multiple complaints that Crowder was a bully and arbitrarily threatened people with arrest, plus a total of 13 use of force incidents. Finally, 10 months after the incident, an arrest warrant for Officer Crowder was issued and served for misdemeanor battery in the 3rd degree. And nearly 4 years later, the court docket still states that a trial was held, but is still awaiting judgment. Note that it is possible that this record is not current. It's also worth mentioning that the department's Facebook page is very active and regularly posts mugshots of people they've arrested. However, there's not a single mention of this officer's actions or arrest. The page also has a moderation policy, claiming that they, a government institution, reserves the right to remove or block submissions that contain profanity and comments not related to the presented subject matter, which is odd because in the case of Tanner v. Zeigenhorn, the federal court in the Eastern District of Arkansas held that a police department's use of Facebook's content filtering tools to censor speech or banning individuals from the page violated the First Amendment. The court also held that the interactive comment section is not a limited public forum, but is a designated public forum, and the department still has their comment pinned.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Sounds like it.
He just wouldn't listen, man. Hey, man, if you just listen to the police when the police are walking up to you, none of that would happen to you, okay?
See anybody walking up to me and say,
Look, number one, I told you 3 times to turn around and face that car and put your hands on that car, and you didn't do it any time, okay? And then when you did turn around, I start patting you down, you turn around on me, okay? You're not allowed to do that, brother, okay? You have to listen to everything that the police tell you. I put my hand down and grabbed them handcuffs, and I thought it was a gun.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like
I would
handcuffs.
punch him in the back of the head.
Oh, I probably broke his fucking arm. I flung him up on that fucking car. I said, man, what is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah.
And I looked at it, and it was handcuffs. I was like, are you a bond? No. I was like, well, who walks around with handcuffs in a case?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I'm going to write him a bunch of tickets and tow his lady sled. So. He, like I said, when he got out of the car, he has a pair of handcuffs that he was wearing in a case. And when I first went to pat him down, I thought it was a gun. Yeah. So I flung him up on the car like this because he wouldn't. He doesn't get handcuffs. Well, I asked him times. He said he just tried them on. And he said, I just got them. And I said, no, nobody carries them in a case. I mean, handcuffs in your pocket maybe, but in a case, something fishy to that. I don't know. He wouldn't really answer. So.
Well, I know one thing. There's a white Jeep probably got paper tags.
Oh, Lord. He probably does. And Cody's out. So.
Yeah.
Cody's out and about. But yeah, he was clowning when he got out of the car. He didn't want us to pat him down. Then when I grabbed them cuffs, I thought it was a gun. So I flung him up on the trunk lid of the car, and that's when he said, oh, my arm. You want me to have Mims look at him or no? But we're going to tow your car, and I'm going to write you some tickets, okay? That officer up there is detaining you on the grounds of he wants to see some video down here in this lobby. And then once he gets done watching that video, then you can take that up with him, okay? What about your arm?
I'll do it.
You want me to have medical come look at it, or?
Fuck yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, you're fine. Stand up for me. I'm just come look. Go around. Let me do Adam 30.
Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady LackLuster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.